What's good, people? It is Tony the Savant. And before we get started, please like the video, share the video, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I'm dropping content and going live on the channel as well if you haven't already. Please subscribe to the channel as I drop content daily, go live daily, stay very busy on the platform. And last but not least, please leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section, as I'm always intrigued to hear what you all have to say about these topics. And ladies and sports fans and gentlemen, we are talking about the Washington, Commanders, as they have made a monumental decision to uncancel the Redskins logo. This is fascinating news to me, man, because if you've been rocking with me, if you had a personal conversation with me, you would know that I'm not a very political person at all. I kind of dibble dabble and just to learn what's going on in the world, but I'm not abreast to all of the stuff that goes on in politics, all of the new lingo and all that kind of stuff. But I was aware of this whole cancel culture thing that has kind of sprang up since, well, I guess, 2020, you want to say. And I never really cared for it. I never agreed with it. I felt like it was a way to shut down dialogue and conversations that we needed to have. There are a subsect of people on both sides of the political aisle that tend to try to silence, the other side, and I don't like that at all. But this whole, cancel culture thing had gotten extremely out of control, so much so that it reached the sports world, my world, and the cancellation of the Redskins, not just the Redskins logo, but also the name. This is how we have come to the Washington Commanders name, because of these, cancel people. They said that it was racist somehow, some way, that the Washington Redskins had their name in their logo. The funny part, the caveat, the kicker in all of this is that they canceled the Redskins logo and the name. That, by the way, the Native American people, especially the leaders of their community, I've heard a lot of people on the ground say this as well. The Native American folks had no problem with the Washington Redskins or the logo. In fact, they honored it. They really liked it. Apparently, it does have some significant history to it. I'm not positively sure, but I believe the logo was actually created by a Native American dude, and it was made to honor a chief, within the Native American community, apparently a big chief. I read an article on it. They gave some brief history about it, but do forgive me, I don't remember all of the inner details. But they did say that this was a very significant thing and that the Native American community had no qualm with it. There was a clip I wanted to play, but I don't know if this dude was a Washington Redskins fan. He had on, a hat and a jersey, but he was given some very good dialogue in the sense of that the Native American community did not have a problem with it. They were actually upset that the cancel people had the name and the logo done away with. And this particular gentleman, he really, explained it to a point where it hit me in the heart, as far as he was feeling like the Native American people felt like the cancel people were doing this in their own self-interest. They weren't really looking out for the Native American community. And I believe that to be true as well. Again, like I said, this whole political stuff had gotten so extremely out of control, to the point where, it may have started out, with some sort of, I guess, justice to it. But it had gotten out of control to where people were just getting emotional over certain things and just acting irate, which is why I hate politics, me personally. I don't truly get involved in that world because it's so divisive. I personally like to have personal conversations and meet people where they are, and we can discuss, the matters at that point. But that gentleman, I don't know if he was a fan or if he had some kind of leadership position or whatever the case, but there's a clip where he explained it. And it was a very heartfelt explanation, as far as how the Native American community really related to the Washington Redskins. The Washington Redskins won 3 Super Bowls underneath that name and the logo have history to it, have significant history to it. There's a winning culture, attached to the Redskins. Unlike this Washington Commanders name, which, like I say, the irony, and I find it hilarious personally, but the irony in all of this is that the cancel people, they canceled the Redskins name and logo, in the name of racism, and they gave the Washington football team a name that relates to the oppressor, that which would be the same folks that they claim that are fighting against. With a name that relates more to, like, if you want to be, a more visual with this. When you think of a commander, you don't think of of what do you call it, disenfranchised culture or people. You don't think of that. If anything comes to your mind, it's the heterosexual white male. The same person or figure, or what do you call those? Um, when it's like a shadow figure. That same straw man. When you think of a commander, you're probably thinking of like a George Washington looking dude. You know what I mean? Something like that. The heterosexual white male, the same people that these cancel culture people say that they were trying to fight against and cancel. They canceled the Redskins name that the Native American community people related to and felt had no offense to give the Washington football team a name that relates more to the oppressor. It's just the irony in all of the cancel culture and politics is just crazy to me. You know what I mean? It never, to me, politics does not go 1 + 1 = 2. It's always like 1 + 4 = 6. And if you disagree with me, you know what I mean? It's like, that's what politics is for me. I don't get it. I can follow it to an extent, but at the end of the day, it's just all a bunch of nonsense. And I am happy that the Washington Commanders are uncanceling this logo, and that we'll be moving forward, and bringing it back within the culture and within the organization. Now, what has been said is that they're not. It's something I would never understand. But at the end of the day, again, I am happy that common sense is coming back, at least into my world, the sports world, and that the Washington Commanders are getting back to the basics, getting back to their roots, which is the Washington Redskins logo and also the name. So hopefully they keep going. They bring the Redskins name back, the whole brand. That's something I'm saluting. I mean, that's something I'm rooting for. It's something that I would salute as well. And I'm just happy to hear this news. But that's all I got for y'all on this one. Please like the video, share the video, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I'm dropping content and going live on the channel as well if you haven't already. Please subscribe to the channel as I drop content daily, go live daily, stay very busy on the platform. And last but not least, please leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. I'm always interested to hear what you all have to say about these topics. I am Tony the Savant. Thanks for the love and support. Peace.